That's how you connect with your reality. And once you are able to do that, you are able to see people for who they are. And when you are able to see people for who they are, that is your job to do the due diligence of yourself, of using discernment, whether a person is draining your energy or adding on to your energy. Understand? We fall short a lot of the times when it comes to relationships, when it comes to peers and family, having physical external beings as attachments. Understand that we cannot be attached to things in life for the simple fact that they are bound to change. They are bound to grow. We are energy. Energy does not stay stagnant. And if energy stays stagnant, energy eventually dies and transcends into something else. So understand, when you holding on to bonds and relationships that don't serve you, then you're going to be running in a cycle. You're going to keep going through the same loop, because you don't know how to deal with that frequency. So you literally keep merging with that same energy, and you get the same thing. And if you are a person that is wanting of change, that is wanting of something different, you have to seek people who is willing to grow, who is willing to change. Because a lot of the times you can be on this journey and you can be changing yourself, and those people that was around you before you change yourself would see that and either try to pull you back into your old ways, or they are going to be disconnected from you to where they're moving different, they're acting different towards you, to where there's a disconnect. Of course, because the energy, the frequency is incompatible. When you have two beings that are going in two different directions, that is what you're going to get. Literally. I mean, it's common sense when you really think about it. And it's bound to happen because it be the closest people to you. Imagine that you have been in a friendship for 10 years, and for 10 years, y'all been doing the same thing, same bond, same relationship. We go out, we have fun, we go, sometimes we go to work, we text each other all the time. And one of the persons of that party start changing and say, well, instead of partying every weekend, I'm gonna go enroll in a yoga class, and I'm gonna start practicing to become a yoga instructor. I want to become a yoga instructor. And then this person starts doing things that's oriented around yoga, and the other party was like, well, shit, wasn't really attracted to the yoga, right? And then the other person tries to come and bring this opportunity, or try to bring this idea of, I want to start this yoga instructing class. Can you join with me? And then that same person that you were in a friendship for over 10 years will be like, well, Jeb, this person just invited me out. We're supposed to be going to this party. And then I was like, okay. And then that is just the beginning of a stage of two people expanding and going a different direction. And this happens in our everyday lives all the time. And this is why we must choose to grow and to change with our loved ones. Because a lot of times we don't acknowledge that there are people in our lives right now who aren't willing to grow and to change with us. Yeah, because I mean, honestly, the way that I used to live my life very, 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 very different. Very different. The collective of people that I was around are 9 out of 10 still doing. I mean, yeah, they are doing those same. They're doing those same things. And I have changed drastically, and I'm learning to change more and more. My lifestyle, I'm choosing to reprogram my mind. So I'm literally cleaning out and losing a lot of attachments that I was attached to. It's been 24 years of me, well, not 24, it's actually been 21 years of me conditioning under a program that I wasn't conscious of. And that led me to subconsciously be attached to things that don't serve me. And it when I realized I'm doing things on an everyday basis that's not only destroying me and my mind, but also destroying my future kids and the people around me. And it's just a simple fact of me acknowledging that I'm contributing into my own suffering. I had to do some real reevaluating. And once you choose to do, when you do the absolute, when you take responsibility of your life and you choose to do what serves you, that means you're doing it in all things. Like, for example, I see a lot of people right now talking about the knowledge, but not applying it in their lives. Like, it's about the little shit too. It's about the little shit too. You don't entertain or you don't play in the things that harms you before. You know? I'm glad I didn't. Like, whew. I'm glad I didn't. That's all I'm gonna say. Wasn't meant. But yeah, like I said, I'm repro, so I'm losing a lot of small habits that I had.